Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony and today I want to talk to you guys about the new OMG palette by Crown Brushes. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on this palette, then just stay tuned and make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. That way you can see every time I upload a video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this is the Crown Brushes OMG eyeshadow collection. So I thought at first glance when I saw it that it looks like the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration. So from my understanding, it said that I guess it was like when Jaclyn Hill was coming out with her palette, it said you guys are going to be shocked at the pigmentation, blah blah blah, about the these OMG eyeshadows. So I'm thinking maybe that's where they got the name for the OMG palette. And then another thing that I heard was that Crown is a private labeling for Morphe. Y'all, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is just what I heard. But I saw this palette and at first glance it does look like the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette, but I asked my friend who is a makeup artist, and she has the the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I asked her, I said, does this look like a Jaclyn Hill Morphe dupe to you? And she was like, no, not really, because I guess this color right here that's in this palette, it looks blue, but it's not. It's actually purple. So I'm just gonna swatch it real quick for you guys. But it's like a dark purple. See? But yeah, it's definitely not blue like the color in the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I definitely don't think it's a dupe, but it's kind of, at first glance, it does kind of look like that, but no, it's not. I asked some of you guys on my Instagram, if you wanted me to do a video on this, and like 83% of you guys said yes. So I was like, hey, I guess I'll be doing a video on this, palette. Obviously, by first glance, like me swatching that color, I'm gonna say the quality is there, and definitely the pigmentation. I'm gonna swatch a few other colors. Let's see. How about I swatch this blue, like this blue right here. I kind of want to play in this color because I feel like I haven't used or played with color in such a long time. Look at that. That swatched so pretty. A green, I guess? I'm not sure. But that's how I was looking on the finger, and I'm going to swatch it. Oh, okay. Kind of faded out a little bit right there. Let's try this shade right here. It's like a copper. Yep. Well, they're very, very creamy. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna bring you guys in closer to me. Kind of thirsty. Prime my eyes with my Makeup Revolution concealer. This is like my go-to now for like priming my eyes, because if you guys haven't already seen my video on these concealers, I will put it in the cards so you guys can check it out. For my transition shade, I'm going to use this shade right here. And I don't think any of these colors have names on them, which is a con for me because I like to know the name of the shade that I'm working with. So the pigmentation is definitely there. That's really, really pretty. I haven't really been like, I don't know, inspired to buy palettes lately. There is another palette I'm going to be doing a video on soon. I'm going to show you guys. It's the Atlantis palette by Shop Hush, and I'm going to do a video on that soon. That palette has definitely got my attention because I don't have any other palette like that in my collection. So that's going to be really, really exciting when I film that video. So yeah, the pigmentation of this palette is really, really nice. So that's good. But you know, my go-to palette that I've been, picking up all the time is obviously my Shayla palette. The Shayla and ColourPop palette. That palette has definitely been like my go-to palette, like for sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this shade and just put it on top of the other shade I picked up. Get this brown right here. And I don't know, I'm probably gonna use this type of brush. This is background brush. It's their, I don't really know what it is. Oh, it's their SS011 oval shadow brush. So I'm just gonna place it right here. My lash line a little bit, like outer V. So yeah. It's a lot of kickback from this palette, and I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of patchy. Kind of laying out kind of patchy. I don't know how I feel about that brown shade. Do y'all see that? Color right here. And place it on my lid. But I did use some Fix Plus, not Fix Plus, I meant Smashbox primer water with this, because I mean it's washed really good by itself. So maybe I should just my other side of my brush real quick. So I'm trying to build it up, the intensity of it, so I'm just patting it on here now. Okay, and we're gonna go back in with that brown shade. I'm going to deepen this up a little bit. Know how I feel about this palette, because it's really not, I don't know, it's not speaking to me for some reason. It's this palette just really isn't speaking to me. So yeah, I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup, and then I will be right back. All right guys, so I am back, and this is what I came up with. This is the final look. And so let's talk about the OMG eyeshadow collection by Crown, shall we? So like I said, this comes with 35 shades, and again, this is what the palette looks like. Okay. And at first, like I said, I thought it was a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill palette, but it is not a dupe, guys. It is not a dupe. It does not look anything like the Jaclyn Hill palette. Like I said, I've seen the Jaclyn Hill palette up close myself, and it doesn't look like this. And like I said, like at first glance, I thought it did, you know, like by pictures and stuff, you can look at it like first glance, you're like, oh shoot, is that a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill palette? No, nah, bruh, it's not. The color selection, I don't know. I haven't been very, you guys tell me. Me lately, I have not been like overly obsessed with palettes and stuff. Only because I feel like all palettes are like starting to look alike. So I haven't really been too like, you know, obsessed about or like, oh my gosh, I need to get a palette so bad. Except for the one that I'm going to be reviewing soon, and it's the Atlantis palette. So be on the lookout for that video. Now I don't have any palette like that in my collection like the Atlantis palette. So pretty excited to create a look with that palette and do a video on that. But anyways, back to the OMG palette. But I just don't, yeah, I don't know, it just seems very basic to me, I guess. Normal shimmers and your normal mattes and stuff in this palette. Nothing really too special about it, like I said. So I don't know, I just feel like that's all I got, because it really didn't wow me, and it didn't like, you know, it didn't really speak to me. So, which leads me to why did I purchase this palette? So let's talk about the formula. The formula of this palette, I feel like nothing really special, you know. The pigmentation definitely was there when it came to the shimmer shades, but I felt like with the matte shades, they were kind of patchy as I was blending it and stuff. The pigmentation wasn't there for me, and like that brown shade that I normally like go for. I freaking love a good brown shade, and that brown shade did not do it for me. I was like very disappointed in this shade right here. This brown shade, yeah, I was hella disappointed in that shade. So the pigmentation for the mattes really wasn't there for me. Fallout of it, I feel like it was definitely a lot of kickback. I'm not gonna lie, it was hella kickback. I was like, oh dang. In my mind, I'm like, oh, blending it and stuff. I'm just like, oh, okay, so this is how it's gonna do. Cool. Let's talk about the price point for this palette. I do have my phone here, and I am looking up the price of this palette. I don't feel like it should be $40, so I guess that's why they marked out the 40. You guys want to say? Yeah. So I guess that's why they marked out the 40 and put 19 on it, okay? Now, I will say their brushes are really good to me. I have a lot of their brushes, actually. I do have a Crown Pro discount, so that's why, you know, this palette for me, it was only $13. I guess that's why I can justify like wasting, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, wasting my money like this, because it was literally just $13 for me. So, but it's $19 on the website. It came out to like $19 for me, like after like shipping, like the shipping price and stuff like that. So yeah, whatever. I guess I lost out on $20, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys what it says. It just says it's a rainbow shades palette, shimmers and matte finishes, and highly pigmented. That's pretty much all it says. And it says 35 color OMG eyeshadow palette. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys, so I feel like the colors like completely changed like once they got on my eyes. Like I feel like I'm having a lot of oil just like produced like around my eyes, and I don't like that because I don't really have this type of problem with all my other palettes that I have. So I don't know what that's about, but I do not like the fact that my eyelids are like kind of getting oily over here. So that's definitely new to me. If it's your first time like getting into makeup and stuff like that, I definitely do believe that this is a great beginner's palette. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely like the pigmentation is there in some shades, you know. I feel like you can just work with them, you know, and I'm definitely not bashing this palette 100%. It's just that I've had better quality palettes is all I'm saying. But that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know what else to say on this palette, and I really don't want to. I don't know. That's all I can say on this palette. That's it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I got so many new subscribers from the new Too Faced Born This Way video, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. And as always, don't forget to hit that bell notification so every time you can see when I upload a video. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Blessings. Bye.